Oh, hello. Hello. Recording this again because the first time I recorded it, um, the angles got messed up. So it was like straight up, but then like cut the bars off for some reason. So I just wanted to happy Halloween. Just wanted to get out a Halloween episode. Halloween story type thing since it's Halloween. But first, my glasses broke. Look at these things. What the heck? My favorite glasses. I tried to super glue them together, and this is kind of like how they ended up. So I had to get new ones. These blue ones from Super Target. No one knows that though, right? They're whatever they're called. Fashion Nova. Some kind of fashion store. But yeah, I had to replace them with $13 women's. And I'm just giving away all the details that make me look like I'm not legit. Anyway, I'm not legit. Why am I saying? Anyways, yeah. So hope you guys are having a good Halloween so far, or had one if you watch this later, I guess, or if you watch this at all. But yeah, anyways, a few years ago I was doing Uber, I rented an Uber car, and I rented a car for just doing Uber, try to, get some money on the side, and, I rented this car, and, I, was picking up some people and whatever, and then I decided to go on Halloween, so yeah, I got a request for picking up this guy, and he was he was at a restaurant somewhere around town, and I was circling, I couldn't find him. Finally, this guy waves me down. He's like, "Hey, over here." I was like, "Oh, okay, cool. This guy seems cool. Should be a nice ride." And then these three super drunk ladies come out. He's like, "Yeah, I got this ride for my friends, my wife and her friends." And they come out and they're super wasted, just flat out just wasted, and they're stumbling to get to the car, and they're like, "Oh, is this for us?" So they get in the car, and they're all touching me, and just playing around and laughing and stuff. I'm like, wow, these ladies are just out of their freaking minds. And so so they get in. He's like, "Can you just get him home safely?" I was like, "Yeah, sure, whatever, it shouldn't be too bad." And so yeah, we get going, and then they're playing around, having a good time, and I'm just trying to focus on the road. And so I'm almost there. I'm 2 steps away. I'm at a light, turning left. All I have to do is turn left, turn right, and then there's their neighborhood right there. So as soon as I turn left, this cop pulls me over. I'm like, "What the heck?" And they're like, "Oh my gosh, what happened? What?" I'm like, "Oh, I don't know what happened. Just stay calm, whatever." They're like, "Oh my gosh, I hope we're not." And it's like, yeah, we should be in trouble. I'm just, doing my job. And so it's a lady cop. I roll down my window. She reaches her arm in without saying anything. I'm like, "Hello, officer." And she just reaches her arm into my car, turns off my lights, and she's like, "You're blinding everyone down the street." It's like, "What? I'm blinding what? Who? What? With my lights on?" I'm like, "Ma'am, this is a rental car. I'm just doing Uber. I need to get these ladies home. I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah." And she's like, "I need your registration, license, all this." I'm like, "It's a rental car. I don't have, all my paperwork for this, just the rental." She's like, "I need all of it." I'm like, "What?" She's like, "Yeah, even for your car that you own." I'm like, "The car that I own at home?" She needed all that information. She comes back, and she's like, "Yeah, whatever, just be safe." I was like, "Okay, fine, whatever, thank you." And then so she leaves, and then, I'm like, "All right, sorry, ladies, let's just get you home, whatever." And they're like, "Oh, it's fine." And then one lady goes, I turn to the lady next to me. And by the way, this lady next to me, she's pregnant and flat out drunk. Oh, I'm like, what the heck? And so she turns to me, she's like, "Oh, good thing she didn't see that I didn't have my seatbelt on." And the lady's behind us. oh yeah, we were supposed to have our seatbelts. It's like, oh my gosh, they didn't have their seatbelts on. What the heck? So, I go drop them off, whatever, and then they forget their phone. So that guy calls me. I had to drop off the phone to him, and then I go to pick up another person. I'm like, up to here with Uber. I'm like done. I'm like, dude, I just gotta get off Uber. Halloween is crazy. I don't want to do it anymore. And so I go to drop off the phone, and then there's another guy that pings in. I'm like, let's just do this last one. And so the lady's like, are you Google? I'm like, Google? What does that mean? I'm like, yeah, I'm here to pick you guys up. So she's like, okay. So she gets in. I'm about to go, and she's like, oh, wait for my husband. And I'm like, what? And I turn my head right, and then this guy stumbles out of the bar like drool on his face, like super just flat out drunk, and he's like stumbling to get to the car. He's like, where are you? And she's like, babe, over here, and he's like walking across the parking lot. I'm like, oh crap, you better not puke in my car. And then so we figured out eventually it wasn't me that was supposed to pick him up, so thank God I didn't have to deal with that. But oh my gosh, the Uber stories. I just don't want to ever do Uber again. I'm like done with it. So thanks guys. Hope you're having a good Halloween. Comment below. Let me know what you're doing for Halloween, what you're wearing or something. I don't know. I don't ever dress up anymore unless I need to. That's myself. But yeah, hopefully you like the new sunglasses. I don't know. Whenever I get money, I'll have to get some new ones. But alright guys.